Hi everyone, welcome back to the channel. So a lot of people have been questioning what's happened to the element spread. You guys seem to really enjoy it. So I decided to do it as a part 2 in addition to the original monthly readings. So hopefully this is going to give you a bit more insight into your situation. So I am going to try and make this a habit monthly as well. So definitely stay tuned for more element spreads. Again, I know that you guys really do enjoy that. So it's called the element spread because we've got fire, air, water and earth. Okay, so I just want to point out that even though it says king, it's not gender specific. Okay, it can represent male, female. Okay, it honestly does not matter. So fire signs represent Aries, Leo and Sagittarius. Air signs represent Aquarius, Gemini, Libra. Water signs are Cancer, Scorpio and Pisces. And earth signs are Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. Okay, so whoever you're dealing with, just listen to what element they come under and that should give you more insight into your situation. So I hope you guys enjoy this part 2 and additional reading, and yeah, so let's get into your reading. Okay, so what's going on for Aries dealing with fire signs for 18? What's going on for Aries dealing with fellow fire signs for 18? Okay, so if you're dealing with a fire sign, this could definitely be you dealing with another Aries. However, I do feel like there is a need to get stability and take charge of a situation. There might also be a bit of a power struggle between you both. Okay, I know that Aries are very kind of headstrong and that's great. You know, Aries are not afraid to be who they are. So if you're dealing with another fire sign, you know, it is obviously quite a fiery situation. So I definitely feel as though there might be a bit of a power struggle between you and this person. What is going on for Aries dealing with fellow fire signs for 18? So there is, maybe you have more than one option or this person has more than one option, okay? Or there's a need to work together or collaborate together with the Three of Pentacles. What is going on for Aries dealing with fire signs for 18? Aries dealing with fire signs for 18. Okay, so it looks as though you are going to be able to resolve your differences with this person, okay, because we've got the Ten of Cups. So the Ten of Cups speaks about emotional fulfillment, that kind of thing. So I do feel like there might be a need to take charge of the situation, collaborate with this person more and work together. And I do feel as though there will be emotional fulfillment. So what is going on for Aries dealing with fire signs for 18? Okay, this literally just jumped out. So, okay, so this is definitely a soulmate. Okay, so if you are dealing with a fellow fire sign, I do feel as though this is a soulmate. Okay, so let's just see what this Three of Pentacles is about, which is this card here. I'm going to try and keep cards tidy. I can't stand it when I'm doing a reading and cards are just all over the place. So I'm going to be clarifying the Three of Pentacles, okay, just to see what's going on. Clarification on the Three of Pentacles for, okay, so someone is going to make an offer. Now this person could already maybe have different options, but I do feel as though you and this person are going to maybe resolve things and potentially commit to one another. Okay, now again, just be a little bit cautious because I do feel as though there's a potential for a third party situation, whether it's on your part or their part. Just kind of maybe take note of that. Okay, so now let's move on to those of you who are dealing with air signs. So what's going on for Aries dealing with Aquarius, Gemini, Libra? Okay, what's going on for Aries dealing with air signs for 18? Okay, so we have the King of Swords. So there's a need to be open and honest with this person. There is communication that needs to happen between you and this person, okay? Love moments, messages for Aries dealing with fellow air, dealing with air signs. Love moments, messages for Aries dealing with air signs for 18. Okay, so some of you might have an end with this person, okay? What's going on for Aries dealing with? Okay, we have the Star. So some of you are ending things with an Aquarius. What's going on for Aries dealing with air signs for 18? Okay, we have the Ace of Cups. So, okay, so some of you have ended a situation with an air sign or a air sign have ended a situation with you. And I feel as though there will be a resurgence of love. Okay, some of you have a new air sign coming in, and there will be a resurgence of love. So there is a need to have faith in this situation. Okay, so it looks as though there has been an ending, but it looks like it's coming back around with the Ace of Cups, and there's a need to be honest with this person, or they need to be honest with you. Okay, so looks like, you know, if you are dealing with an air sign, it's not been too great, but there is a resurgence of love. Okay, so now let's move on to those of you who are dealing with water signs, so Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. What's going on for Aries dealing with water signs for 18? Okay, so the Queen of Wands. So this is someone who's very, very confident, very, very attractive. What's going on for Aries dealing with water signs for December? The Chariot. Some of you definitely dealing with a Cancerian. However, I do see that things are going to move forward, but you need to stay determined with this person. So either you're being very determined with this person, or they're being very determined with you. I know Aries can be very determined, so I'm more for like it's you being determined with this person, and things will move forward. Okay, what's going on for Aries dealing with water signs for December? What's going on for Aries dealing with water signs for December? Okay. Oh wow, okay. Why is the Three of Swords here? Okay, so some of you are getting over heartbreak with this person, okay? So it's like things start to move forward. So things may not have been great between you and this person because there has been heartbreak, but it goes from heartbreak to wish fulfillment. So I do see you getting happiness back with this person, most definitely, and things are moving forward, but it's going to require you to be determined, to be bold, and to be confident. Okay, so some of you most definitely getting your happiness back with regards to a water sign, Aries. So now let's move on to those of you who are dealing with a earth sign. What's going on for Aries dealing with earth signs for 18? Okay, so you have very strong feelings for this person. They also have strong feelings for you. What's going on for... Oh, this literally just jumped out. Okay, so you both have feelings for one another, but things are kind of on pause at the moment, and you're both reflecting on things. And because we've got the Page of Cups here, you might be reflecting on your emotions and your feelings, or this person might be reflecting on their feelings with regards to you, but there is a bit of a timeout. There's also a need for you to see things from one another's points of view as well, okay? So maybe step out of your comfort zone a little bit, Aries, okay? And try to see things from their point of view, and try to get them to see things from your point of view as well, okay? Because the Hangman, yes, it's a timeout, but notice the light around this man's head. It means he has become illuminated, which means he's able to see things from a completely different point of view because he is upside down. Okay, so something to think about. What's going on for Aries dealing with earth signs for 18? Okay, yeah, so things are definitely on pause, and there may be a ending between you and this person, but you two do still have feelings for one another. The connection is still there, even if things are on pause or have ended. What's going on for Aries dealing with earth signs for Aries dealing with earth signs for the Empress? Okay, so I'm just going to clarify the Death card. Clarification on Death card. Oh, it literally just jumped out like that. Okay, now clarification on the Empress. Okay, the Five of Swords. Okay, Aries, I feel like you need to just be a little bit wary of this person. I know that you and this person have a very good emotional connection, and you do have very strong feelings for one another. But I feel like this person might be the kind that might lead you on. And I say that because you've got the Empress, which is all about growth. And then we've got the Five of Swords, which is all about... okay, so we have the Empress, which is all about growth. And then we have the Five of Swords, which is all about... revenge, empty battles. So this person will be the kind that leads you on, and then the result of that, is the Five of Cups, which is you feeling regrets, having regrets about this situation. Okay, so I would just, if this person and you are not speaking at the moment, I would say at least that might not be a bad thing, okay, because you definitely need to take some time out and reflect and do some inner work regarding this person, because in all honesty, Aries, I don't know if they're that great for you, and I do always try to be honest in readings. Someone tried to say earlier in comments how all tarot readers sugarcoat things. I definitely don't do that. You know, sometimes you know, it's not nice saying things I don't want to say, but if I see something in the cards, then I will say it. So yeah, so I do feel as though Aries, you are going to have a good month. So the only thing I would say is if you're dealing with an earth sign, just kind of give them a second look, and yeah, take some time out, really reflect on this person before you give your heart to them. Okay, so I hope you guys enjoyed this reading, and I will speak to you soon. Bye, Aries.